Hello everyone, I'm Brian. Today we're reacting to Concept of Time, Swami Anubhavananda. I will get that right eventually. I'll have to keep trying. So this is an interesting one because I've heard Sadhguru say it. I've heard Eckhart is the one that I think first introduced that to me. And Rupert, I believe, is another one. I need to start getting their videos in here too. But the concept of time, they say that now is the only ever time. There's no past, there's no future, there's only now, which in a lot of sense is well, in a lot of sense, it is in fact true. It's very interesting how past is merely a concept and future is merely a concept. Because there's no such thing as the past is gone. It's all in memory only, and that's where it only will ever exist. In books, I suppose. But the future, again, a concept in time that will only happen in our memory and books too, because people will write down predictions of the future, like what is it like, weather and all that. It's not 100% accurate, but that's predicting the future for you. And let's go and get started.
Bhutam bhavat bhavishyat iti sarvam omkarev. World begins with the throb of mind. Wherever there is a movement, world is created. No movement, no world. In deep sleep, mind is suspended. And what is the movement? Movement is a concept of past, present and future. Therefore, our mantra is what? Wherever I am, space. Whenever I am, time. Whatever I am, a body. Be 100%. So what we are doing? We discard the limitation of the space. When we discard the impact of the time, and whatever we are, we discard the impact of the individuality. Be 100%.
Not sure what he means by that. My assumption would be that the fact that it's basically saying don't be the limited, be the limitless. So don't be one who's constrained by time, space, or body objects, basically. And Swami Sarvapriyananda is the one that says that Brahman is all of time, not limited by time, all of objects, not limited by objects, and all of space, not limited by space. And essentially that's what it's saying here. Bodies, objects, time is time, and space is space. The only thing that was changed in what he said was he says body, and then Swami Sarvapriyananda says objects, because Brahman is all objects, not limited by objects.
Therefore, whenever we talk about changes, movement, it is the time factor. And you must all be seeing, the other day, some old friends have come to meet me after about 4 or 5 years, 2 or 3 of them. And started, Swamiji, do you remember we went there and it happened, and constantly, and we are listening to satsanga, constantly talking about the past. Do you remember? I said, I don't remember. You don't remember? I said, no. Why? Manufacturer's defect. What is there to remember? Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi says, Tasya smriti tasya eva nishtha. Remembering God is forgetting the past. Remembering God is not worrying about the future. See, and remembering God is being happy. We can be happy only in the present.
That's true.
We cannot be happy yesterday. We cannot be happy tomorrow. And the best part is, we don't have choice but to live in the present. Therefore, when the Upanishad says, Tasya upavyakyanam prastutam, whatever was, whatever is, whatever shall be, is nothing but Omkara eva, Paramatma alone. On this Paramatma, this concept of time is superimposed. And how it happens? Be attentive. How time is created? Wherever a sequence is established, time is born.
It's very odd. He says movement. I remember Sadhguru saying that there's no such thing as time, it's just distance. Which is kind of odd. And I'm wondering if he's kind of saying that same thing as well in terms of movements. And all of a sudden I thought, it's like, can we say that time is cause and effect? Or actions in a sense? Because if everything is perfectly still, there would be no concept of time, because there'd be no actions ever taken. Like, it essentially looks like time is frozen because everything's still. But when the sun is burning, there's movement actions, like Swami Anubhavananda has said, and Sadhguru has said. Man, he has a difficult name for me to pronounce. Anubhavananda. So it's very interesting. Time is very much a concept, and it's all relative, obviously. The time that we measure is space rotation of the Earth, the rotation of the Earth around the Sun, the rotation of the Earth itself within its axis, then the rotation around the Sun. And that we have 24 hours, which is, well, the rotation of the Earth. Anyways, yeah, I don't know where hours and minutes came from, honestly. I guess they just decided, okay, let's, one rotation of the Earth from its axis is 24 hours, 24 time zones. But yeah, interesting concept of time, something that haven't really delved too much into. I've seen but a few videos of that, and it's very interestingly true. I never thought about just living in the here and now. Obviously we do, but to think of the past and the future as something that doesn't exist, it's very strange. I will say, initially, it's like, of course it's true, but it's no longer here now. It's the past. That's what the past means. And just to think of it as in something that's in memory, it's never ever present anymore. The present is only ever the present, and nothing else. And the past can never be the present. The future can never be the present, because the future is always the future, and the present is always the present. The past is in the past. You can't do nothing about the past. You can't do nothing about the future, but you can do something about the present. I mean, you can kind of alter the future, but you must do it in the present. The present's the only thing that ever matters. You can think about all the futures you want, but it all happens in the present. Anyways, I hope to get a little bit, well, I don't know if there's too much more to get in the concept of time, considering that so far the topics, whenever they cover this, has always been just about the present. You're always here and now. There's nothing about the past, nothing about the future that will ever be, because the only thing that's happening ever is the present. You can remember the past, again, books, memories, that's all that the past will ever be. The future, well, you never know. You can make all the predictions you want, doesn't mean they'll come true. Like, I'm hoping to go to sleep in an hour or two, but I don't know if that's going to be true, even if I go lay down. Anyways, that's my reaction to concept of time. If you like my concept, please consider subscribing. Thumbs up, thumbs down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next vid.